declare your commercial goods.
Should be coming up soon, right? Everyone must be busy buying things to make their homes more festive now. Keeping an antique. Wonder what this... Kuching! And Charlotte! Paimon never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes.
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the So, Ningguang organized a private meeting with Miss Charlotte to ask for her help in fostering cooperation. In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with
Mechanical lifting device? So, but don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just... How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only...
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after... Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
Cool!
Toys?
You see, Miss...
Although kites are one of our most time-honored... But to me, think for a second about how remarkable it... There's an old poem that goes... O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found. In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing. Or if the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not...
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking...
Well said, Miss Kuching.
As long as you're willing to... I also know quite a lot about the... For example... Whenever a kite blew away...
What about something
more fun? My grandfather told me that back... First, you use the thin, then you look towards the sky. Some people write down certain names or
Are certain designs associated with certain...
Well...
Fascinating. What...
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes...
Are these commonly understood?
I believe so. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a...
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte. I almost forgot. If you're interested, the rules are simple.
I've already prepared more than enough empty...
Oh, Paimon was up!
Then I'll...
You bet! See you then! Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Great? So it wasn't just Paimon. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during... Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
So many styles. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intent.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything!
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess, you're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we'll go straight to the Millelith and have you arrested.
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the...
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao. In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent. The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires. Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetward Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
How did you come into possession of some...
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets from Cloud Retainer.
Alas, one can only let bygones...
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, but, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just... Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor...
But a moment ago, one heard...
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now can...
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others.
One surmises that she... However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the...
Sure! Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? Well, it's still... Paimon wants to see what kind...
all the world holds dear. Is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and... welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy...
Ooh, a scissor cup!
This
Does it also have a unique...
Of course!
Oh, now that's Paimon's...
I apologize for the interruption, but are...
Oh, yes, they're just over there.
Wonderful!
Yilong Wharf?
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find God?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the secure transport. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce, if you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next...
You do seem really pressed for time.
Of course. Hard work deserves ample reward. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect! Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your... let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easy.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you.
Huh? You know.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for...
Yep. It's always so lively.
Perfect! We'll go to... I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Oh, and their ingredients are fresh. The portion...
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road?
Nope, I think...
Oh, that's right.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like...
What should I try this time?
hero's valor ripples through his robes.
Oh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Wait! Get behind me. I'll handle this.
We're open! I got taste. Have a little taste. Another test subject.
Mighty mythical beast!
That tingle. I got careless.
Seems like we really can't.
Yeah.
Paimon was in.
Oh. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Performers might be invited to promote, but I must admit, I'm also well aware.
Huh? You have. Paimon gets it.
Not really. Just yet.
Oh.
Let's go. The doc.
Finally, we can rest. Oop.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were.
Leo is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon now?
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the... Hey! Hey, slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it?
Oh, well...
Come on!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop per- No, it's not. I'm just... Not that... It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but... Right now, we've got to...
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go
Stick close.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted!
Coming! When did you get here? Oh, you've lost even more weight. How long are you planning on staying this time?
How's work been? It sounds tough. You should visit home more often.
The last time I spoke with your dad, he couldn't stop talking about you. Great discounts on loads of goods.
Don't miss out on our Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10%. Don't miss out on our Lantern. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off.
That was terrifying.
Sorry.
It's okay. Whenever you're ready to talk.
Hey, Uncle Drugoi. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle...
Yes, I should thank you both for your trouble as well.
No need. We'll be off soon and...
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for... Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Drugoi. Who would I be if I have to be up and about to drop... Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler?
Aw, you know...
How long have you two known Gaming?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along. He's just a super welcoming guy.
That's a while ago. One of our Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju. That young man has such a good head on his shoulder. I mean, there is...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare...
It feels like we've troubled you enough all...
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it to... Oh, by the way.
Alright then.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days?
Whoa, that's way...
Don't mention it.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
Alright, then I'm off.
Is he underestimating Paimon? Anyway, is Gaming's fan? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus,
Since he already plans to tell you, you seem to be around the same age, so perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
if you have the time, I can say...
Well...
Wait, seriously?
Would you like some more tea?
No thanks. We came over... We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
Alright then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea.
Solid practical training. Hold on.
What?
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it.
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly...
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what... Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even... Tianyin?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that a great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task.
Huh? Wait here? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, traveler! Just...
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the fine.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old 2 boxes will...
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off.
20% off 4. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in the... Look at the magnificent design! And the red ribbon gives quite the
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But,
10! A nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even check...
That is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my ware... I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the...
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement...
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with...
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle...
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, there is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
Did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean... And you two?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying. One means to say... One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus...
Oh, who will be participating?
Chuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Wow, that's cool. Also, this is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can't just buy...
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition... Never mind. It
sure seems like you...
So, will you be attending the...
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2...
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guide to help you with...
Surely you jest. One goes...
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
She seems pretty... Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident. But everyone around her... But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. anyone was peeking or anything. She just... And wouldn't you know it, all the staff inside almost came up. Paimon-say? Is that... What did she call it again? Totally. After all, that... you